Yo, ebusiafo mema obi bia akwaba and so Wednesday na obade de adom 24th September 2025. Yene lawyer Francis na ebetwetwe enkomo. Sene onim legal digest na yete so a na ye wahase ye bedi nkomo efa immigration family law ehun nsem sanso na wo Ghana opese woto asase. Lawyer Francis ewa ha obede mmoa ne nyinaa de ebemma wo pepepe na ebusia wo hwɛ me ewo TikTok aba na wabɔ lab ne so sanso na wo hwɛ me wo YouTube keep your comments coming Facebook nyinaa nso no momfa mo comment mbra questions am wo nyinaa I see you agogo blogger mehumo agogofo no my wild lawyer it's yebetwen wo TikTok wo
Oh, okay.
I've currently traveled from the UK, London to Ghana.
Lawyer, I'm said, in your feedback, be from your side. Yo, it's Ebusia. Lawyer Francis, every FB solicitors, and then Atanasia. You know, better treat a year and common. And inti, keep your questions coming. TikTok ending a year, all the social media handles a year, WhatsApp a year, friend is saying YouTube, Dr. Ren TV, TikTok, Dr. Ren 31, Facebook, Dr. Ren. It's Michelle Monfa a year more questions, no, Emra. Lawyer, upon to say.
Oh, but the other room, Nekwa so sena, and then so or the ache no, you don't say, and also side or at the same.
Yeah, so yeah, who ye dear, so who ye pa. Na eja ene update bi wo ho ade be my
I update kakra sena dani de nyina no chroma de until say omajai emrano ana say omema ye ho atoye no tembia no omode bibi foforo ba ena tembia nso omode ba na ye nso e de atudwa yo menchia ye tie for ahwefo ewo any of the Dr. Ren platform de so ena meso me platform de so say ene legal digest na ye ba ye di aba no mo iham kakra in terms of updates and nyoma de yebehwehwe and yes say mo so mo dem questions beba na yetumi aboa ama ebiaka your community. I think the guy who was watching us in the English version hopefully today is Wednesday, which is the 24th of September 2025, and our legal digest, as we always host it 7 to 8, and Saturdays 12 to 1 is now in progress. You can see us in YouTube as well as TikTok and also any of Dr. Rain's TV platform as well as my platform, which is Lawyer Francis or FB Solicitors. Yo, Dr. Rain, Machia or no na ubisame update. Update enam mframamu eko eba eye. And then obekaya na asylum seekers omo eba UK hano abai no editu edwa se opese wo hwe na woni France aye nkitaho ampa so saa nkitaho ne eba so ema omo de abehye omo immigration rules no mu ti on that note no nkitaho ne say one in one out which is UK and France agreement no say France ni on also be free France offer insurance so no besiki asalama oba na bibia koye a UK nso de ebeko France no so no omo be make sure say bibia ebeko ye, which is the principle of one in one out. Ti se ba ko ba na o se ba ko nso ko. Inti say bibisa no eba, that's the policy. But almost 30 sa one in one out no. First, last week there was a case. Omantimi amfa obi anko Eritrean ni bi anko. Ba ene anwumre intia enkra anase the enye free home office and say a family of 3 aba bedru UK ha on the basis of agreement, one in, one out. Almost free France aba bedru UK ha. That means the policies no almost feel say it's working on the basis almost share the number of UK omo insurance so asylum seekers free France na UK for shema de bebre akọ chain France for there na ba no tina feel say in some way no etimi achieve immigration side na asylum seekers no etimi limit no. But yeah, share the how ebeko because afei na go into practicality of the situation, the agreement, Inti dani den no se bibi eba na if you na me feel say we say it for ya where me de ebeto edwa. Yo, the second update no efa skilled worker for which is say care worker found working in restaurant loses legal challenge. Care worker found working in restaurant loses legal challenge. Yo, skilled worker, more care worker no. Obi eje COS eba UK ha se obeye care worker ejuma. Anase obeye care ejuma. Yemano healthcare worker visa. Na yemano healthcare worker visa no ena instead of so obeye nejuma no under the healthcare worker visa no wakoye restaurant ejuma ne defense wode to ho no ekire se opese wo kire se oye ne normal care worker se 39 or 40 hours ne dada 20 hours no and odi ko twa restaurant anebia emrani mu so no ma kwan ma wo extra 20 hours no fa nkoye bibi foforo emrani se oye care worker na oye wo normal 40 or 39 hours no we are na extra say opese you overtime 20 hours per na to me na 20 hours no wontimi enkoye no a different industry ye kano a different industry wontimi enkoye no say obi a e was say we care worker for any care home and any care company no when you overtime and I say 20 hours na wakwa akoye wo restaurant no ene emra no enye pe anase wabu emra no so inti yɛnhwɛ saa case no mu decide wɔ judicial review R versus the Secretary of State for the Home Department. Citation here JR-2024-LON-002819. Timima details, a bit details about it because Sebi, yen one more with the skilled worker under the care worker, no, they are still monitoring them through immigration enforcement. Into what I share how the case is all about. I said the applicant came to the UK on a healthcare worker visa, valid from 9th of August 2023 to 15th of August 2026. On 13 July 2024, he was encountered by immigration enforcement working at a restaurant. The applicant's permission to stay was cancelled the same day with a decision letter stating that this was because he was working in breach of his visa conditions as a condition of this visa is that you are only allowed to work related to care workers and home carers. He was also detained and served with a notice that he was liable to be removed from the UK. Into how the picture is, how are there no esitie? Titembia yeba near bobo de rose say would the health care visa ne buy ya making sure say who stick it to that industry. Even extra 20 hours crop say we and I will say we need the same care homes, care as ubeye as care worker. Inti way ni dia no okosisa no the 20 hours no, but me go into details ubehu what is going on. Mame fa details na entwaso because aya adia bia me pese yesua efrim because where you from court ankasa and ajaji.
Okay.
A per action letter was sent on behalf of the applicant on 29th of July 2024. That is the lawyer on the Sunday, sa letter ni call Home Office. Asserting that the Home Office had misapplied the skilled worker guidance and that the applicant was undertaking supplementary employment of up to 20 hours per week, which was permitted under the guidance. Payslips from the applicant sponsor were provided as evidence that he had worked there since coming to the UK. Till ni payslips at Home Office mu ye no, and answer what they buy any chire say, sa restaurant no why adwuma since say oba UK ha.
Oh.
Also, me go into details what it's all about. Enti ye catch here and say ye beji ye man is COS under the health and care. But oba ye no, enye say adwuma no konya ye.
Okonya adwuma any the initial visa the man no emfa kra just totally from there anything the gina so man in crat visa no.
Yes. Oh, me per se ye digestive case ni ye because e idea e koso.
Okay.
And a Home Office enya tip of omu go round omu picky amanfo. Omu carteli amanfo visits. And until na may update na me sa more details about this when on such a case, you know. So when you be what that TBM I was so born hukoko or yen who ye. Because to be frank, for the past 1 month in here, Nyoma kosono nyaminim under the Home Office immigration bait no. They are moving left and right with the immigration enforcement.
And Mami Florence or say a breach of contract. Send your
Good. Yabema no thumbs up because of follow and our moody eka. It was a response was sent noting that the applicant had admitted in his interview that working in the restaurant was his main job since the care home did not give him regular work. Several other discrepancies in the applicant's account and evidence were identified. And our Home Office chiwa omo recorded omo interview bi omo no be.
Okay.
Into that interview play part no and use our information when you aban.
Oh. Come there record keeping it there. Enya dia wo mo bon nsanwo. Omo ya de papa.
Yeah. And no na mo who say and I present you case now I am very, very careful. And mostly inti say a bus only Home Office and encounter now do case premier. first thing I'm a busa and it's omo recording one. This a fan. I say, okay, hold on. My mem requested for the interview transcript.
Okay.
Na me so me binti.
Send you who your client na can pepe.
Yes.
To defend you know exactly what to defend.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the applicant has sought a copy of the interview transcript through a subject access request. But the Home Office said this could not be located. Despite this, a copy of the interview records turned up with the acknowledgement of services. Inti omo ye a copy brand. But the problem then is, permission was granted with the judge noting that the Home Office must be taken by omission to accept that the decision maker was wrong to hold that the applicant was only permitted to work related to care workers and home carers. The lawyer no make a defense and yes, care no ne home independence woye.
Okay. There's a
That's the
lawyer near
defense.
smart. Lawyer near smart.
And they all say at the hearing, the upper tribunal accepted the Home Office case that this is a case of substance over form and that even if the decision letter could have been more precisely worded, the substance of the decision was legally sound, namely that the applicant was not in genuine continuing sponsored employment with the sponsoring employer. Inti how our Home Office nso defend no ene saa de na maka akyerɛ no say no yɛhwɛ ma na application ni visa yɛde ma no on the basis sɛ ɔde mba kurom no ene sɛ ɛyɛ skilled worker under the health and care. Inti as long as yɛakɔkye wɔ baabi ade a ɛmfa o visa no ho deɛ they believe sɛ wɔbu mmara no.
I said unim mmara ne pefe na nso wendi so.
Yes. So the tribunal noted that it was clear from the interview notes that the correct issue had been identified, which was whether the restaurant work was actually supplementary to the case work. In Tiabasa, I was a court knew the real issue behind the case. And who said the real issue of the case is whether the restaurant work was actually supplementary to the care work.
Okay. I say a toss enu de nanka yento so but ye hwese na enu yento so ana.
Yes.
Wo ye di asoso.
Yes. But also person which say who ya so I was saying ka ukoye no care home and care something related to the care work.
Yeah, na different from a care.
Yes. The tribunal also considered that the outcome would have been the same if the asserted error had not been made. This was because the evidence established that the applicant was not working for his sponsor at the time he was encountered by immigration enforcement. At that time, immigration enforcement could PSO no. Saa nipa no na wonye adwuma emma ne employer. Na wɔyɛ ama employer foforɔ a ɔra ne restaurant. Nti ɛhɔ no defeat the case no. Anaasɛ defeat ni saa nipa na wɔn fight for ne sɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo atwa na ayi mu no ne nkrataa mu no. To ɔmo san hwɛ ma already sɛ about 4 grounds first one the second one also no dismiss it on the basis that the appellant had been given a full opportunity to explain his circumstance and the Home Office had enough evidence to make the decision without the need to contact the applicant's employer. So for no man opportunity manage no but sabi wa amfa asem no anto yie anase anto asum ama Home Office. And so the applicant was ordered to pay the home office costs, excluding the cost of preparing the acknowledgement of service and summary grounds because of the late and disclosure of the interview records, which should have been provided at per action stage in accordance with the duty. What it is, me what is going on in this industry, which is the skilled worker industry now. Your mouse COS, na the COS no ama de why your application. Na visa ya de mao a skilled worker under the health and care visa na. Oba emrane se enwa na akoye ho adwuma. Yes. And a biomo so no or akwan for 20 extra hours which is a supplementary hours no. Now almost say, oh yeah, making sure say to me with the same health and care industry no more.
Lawyer Homeswe na yemko a year deswo. Des yemo akwaba Desmond lawyer 80.
Okay, masa. Bi na mi pese mi bisa mo kakra mpaucho. Ti say who apply my free something like me apply my mirror wori. Me mpaucho omudi manual how long it say on tremo asana waba mpaucho.
On tine saying
say let's assume he say certain or maybe a 1 month basis myself be man 6 months for fiance or they are remo as an or the other and to mo man 6 months no bet to make the mobile 4 months as to find a waba wo fie ansana ana me ene na me pese me home
paucho lawyer me say question that but so busa say
me paucho Mr. Desmond application ben or yeah man 6 months.
Jose
application ben na oba na your man 6 months.
Okay me year no and settlement there me person ben join me wa
and I see a man 6 months no.
No, me bisa say I should say no would it to my no mouth for the first time.
Oh, okay. Me bacho who could ankrata ben.
Make it a crata.
Yo. The tiani say open ko find free Ghana na.
Me bacho.
Yo. Into ube be a friend or entry clearance as a spouse of a British citizen. Into we have such an application mostly decision ne passport number man within 6 months say on there be man within 3 months say on free Ghana emra UK.
Oh, okay.
Into the by UK a decision no ankasa so lawyer na ema na say una a decision ankasa no e wo paper ne so email mo de be send they say your man no 2.5 which is 2 years 6 months.
Okay.
It is ana etie why?
And you man is no to say be a man is a failure or beboa body who are buying to say how many months or bet to me demo as an or the abba.
And na make catch on say the passport no man 3 months. Say over more one free Ghana number bridge.
Oh, okay.
So my 3 months in the palm was also saying a full.
Okay, palm is on summit I fulfill.
For visa no the Baby right UK no.
Okay.
Now that's one in Saka visa media. Oh man, I try den.
Say I feel now. You know way. But my manya send there. I feel the mayor preparation of
Sure. Okay. Bibi any so lawyer wahana wait me a friend na one no we book appointment now na twetwe nkomo. Ti ma memfa me the number no. Yes, yo. Lawyer number here 079 yo. I'm say Frank nso de ne de aba na yewie na me de contact details ne tudwa Frank yo 079
yeah
467
yeah
724 39 and your lawyer mobile number na office line in case of rare maybe or quarter the office number here 0208 264 48 00 lawyer Francis.
Okay.
Yo. Yes, does. Take care. Amen. Seniana. Maminchia Union Mabeka Seja Romson Coxon Birmingham Sanso and Unia Abranti were no question I will be sano. Say Missy on Wangasa Frank on Wangasa and for Soha na Ombusa and for my charity Aquaba Sanso na Kutukanso Echia. More share TikTok soon I know Yamabuna Mwaka. Frank, lawyer Wahasi Yamakwaba.
Lawyer Pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho, let person visa say, me wa global talent visa to UK. Let visa say, meet me 20 hours, more than 20 hours per week. Supplementary jobs, extra jobs, those additional jobs apart from me employer.
Because the problem then is every year visa be a development obiano. Your mau conditions to it. So a far all the no say the global talent
UK global talent visa, but me who condition of the man it was only about the I can be a sportsman, sportsmanship and those things, yeah. But no, say we review on it on the gov.uk. Almost say like there's that kind of high flexibility. They don't mention that 20 hours per week over there. Senior, it's a skilled worker visa. So I'm say I can be an employer. I can do everything.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I read.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see 20 hours per week.
Mostly, so who that 20 hours a week now, then that means it's not applicable to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because so 20 hours in applicable to Ubia or Okuta visa and live year limited. Because Ujema also means a skilled worker, health and care. And that's social, because Nina war ne and since I swear on Monday, yes, Sadia no. Because mostly on baby be a free how our profession no ACTA. Because they can realize health and care no so why you now switch there, that means who breach health and care no. And a chroma health and care and I say NHS for they take it seriously, especially the health industry. So they don't want it obi a only experience no kwakoye adwuma wona wakọ so because already they are also going through our compensate amount for due to NHS negligence. So we know well profession on that thing now kwakoye because as long as I am aware, no global talent hasn't given a condition, say at least Oda global talent, the amount say you have extra 20 hours as overtime. Maybe because mostly bear in mind, say I am in the say global talent, while best me as a wajuma as an employer, provided say you meet the requisite requirement. And then I say for when it happens that way, it serves at least every application piano, and I say every visa piano, what are the conditions? It was a better one. So who know what's that visa now? You have to abide by the conditions. and send you won't breach it. But as I am aware, no, I haven't seen some sort of conditions relating to Okuta Global Talent. You have to supplementary job. You have to be some sort of say you can't do extra. Because global talent, your professional who you see. Hopefully, I want to move from global talent to skilled worker.
Because you identify as a was a no abitimi be
yeah. Inti mo say no the conditions no mo fa bi sa enye emfanto mo so.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Maybe a researcher. I say be a lecturer at the same time researcher.
Okay. Yeah, and I am lucky. And I
no
am lucky pa
academia.
Global talent in the crown so bet me up when your settlement after 5 years. When your office and how long in here?
After me for me 3 years, but no see academia, one research, we can get the permanent after 3 years.
Oh, okay. Then that's good. That's good. Yeah, keep it up. Why? Have you done your PhD or you are yet to?
No, I'm done with my PhD.
Oh, okay. Well done. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
So
Congrats.
I wanted clarification on that. Yes, and thank you very much for explaining this to me. And
that's all right.
One last thing. Then person visa about this. Me a researcher, but we also meet me consultation with other organizations in different countries.
Yeah.
They will pay me. Into that kind of payment, and I need to do self-assessment on that payment.
The TNS say when it happens that way, get an accountant, a qualified or certified accountant in UK, because the man who say wo taxes and then we income near the no HMRC and monitor and on what they would to some bracket B. It's best you seek advice from a chartered accountant or a qualified with UK. Mr. UK how man can't say be outside UK because our system no different. So why we tax man bebu ekebia gusua why we won't see.
And it been similar to the deputy prime minister.
Yes. Wait, your friend is saying, Angelina Reina.
Yeah, Reina,
yeah. Put down. In the Cromano, a far tax system, you're very, very careful. All the time, per professional or new, no advice as to how I be follow tax in as for.
Yeah.
Because it can give you a problem, a bit me affect you, no be break. Me self-employed, me run my own law firm. I always have an accountant every month via obey me books mu. It do time I see a file for me tax and so on the mommy.
So what be auditing and we are not
for tax. Because a bay ya say Juma bay na tax mass and I don't think so you want that.
You.
Yes, because lawyer, like I say, can maybe a researcher at the same time. So my publications in there. Okay. So mostly there is an agency where you can almost give you royalty on these publications in there. And me register all right in a legal agency in UK. So I said, mommy the overall royalty, the gross royalty without tax of they say 1,500.
Yeah.
But that 1,500 is like I said, tax assessed because already I'm within that high
tax bracket. And I said, threshold income by the amount.
40%.
Already within that. So that means that 1,500 net air banner I'm betting 40% from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which the ice am I confused kakra now.
Two things. Utranye ya that royal charity na say you know we are more no. Omo accountant from source.
Yeah.
Into omo from source they have to pay on your behalf, but make sure so much here. Because at times woman here HMRC the cover be good so.
Yo.
So it is our responsibility to do the tax return.
Okay, so it's best to take an accountant to sort it out for you then.
Okay. Yo.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. Yeah, nasi na yo. Yes, that's.
Okay, Dr. Rain.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Frank. Congrats and so. Yeah. Young Kozi will say, what is the chance? What is the chances for me when I did not add my son to the initial application? I want to file for him now. Now, Obasubisa said, a DNS way. Na Owedumunyesa anka or request here a buy.
Good. The idea says obeti or tea and can also boy tia. The chance and say oh baba ya na so person kofa oba ne ba ye DNA na nkyere say e oba. Because they will come back with the first application now here and they say adenti na wan fa akola no answer so.
Yeah.
Inti we DNA no aka say afei na opese ode ne so because e oba.
Jo. We sure say a yezi when you answer no. Inti bibi eni nso a the lawyer number no FB solicitors omo number no ato na wa contact a lawyer na wetimi abomodin abo. Lawyer bacho yen to aso yen common a year update no.
Another one me say yes so but another one that but people don't take it seriously regarding when him say enya akola bi abewu no UK ha bia na ye British ni.
Oh, senipa no ending criteria ontimi citizen ana.
Good. Because Imran is signed since 1981. Okay, so first before 1981, no akola or British and even the parents don't have it krana na omutimi ma akola no enkrata. And what me per se is say friend be British by descent. British by descent. And only a bit confusing kakra.
Omeso kakra na yenko Florence wo na Florence akwaba o bake. Ejuma ye. Yeah, Florence. Florence, na infa na we ya.
That's every assembly.
Yeah, infa na usha I say voice. Voice ni mu breaking ti sa request bi. Me see you no request bi. Yento ne kra. Okay. Lawyer, macho I did ma to aso.
I started with another addition there. Why?
Okay. You. And a share a year no recourse to public funds. NRPF. Now you say what you need to know about the no recourse to public funds now. You say what is the no recourse public funds visa condition and who is affected by it.
Yo, dog me da say, and I share topic be a friend no recourse to public fund. No recourse to public fund, which is NRPF. No NRPF. Sir, I may answer put on a brofum and I'm a by a normal, explain it further. I see no recourse to public fund, commonly shortened to NRPF, is a type of condition placed on visas which limit a person's ability to access benefits and other types of financial support. Inti sɛ woyɛ wɔ application na yɛde conditions bi to so na yɛaka kyerɛw sɛ no recourse to public fund a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wo na yɛde decision na ma wo no wontumi ngye benefit anaasɛ aban sika bi a wopɛ sɛ nka wobɛ apply for it. That is the meaning of NRPF, which is no recourse to public fund. Indeed, normally we'll be an application under the partner route, parent route, private life, then I say for now. Once a card in a chino, as I say, news you card the crib you. You bet you will letter and say you are not entitled to no recourse to public fund. Tisana asieche.
Jo. And the engineer kakra na ma Florence. Florence, you manenko.
Yes, sir.
Yatonka. Yatonka.
Okay. Immediately, maybe some, yeah. Mechamunso, Juma, Juma. But that's a ministry of charity work, but let me pay a lawyer. And I know where to channel to because some of the things I mean just here. It's like I'm Dr. Namisim Pel no man, no coming work can't wait. Then we go, then we see lawyer, then we get from it.
All right then, yo.
Mate.
And
but you know, and so for me.
Okay. And then my fa lawyer the animal oh. Yo, and if I the other two. Send me my inbox. Fatima me inboxing. Why?
You mate.
You yeah that's yanko charity and so na ono so ewo questioner obebusa Charity emo akwa lawyer 8
Good evening.
Good evening.
Person beside lawyer some kakrama madam fu bineba. Oh yeah. Obe kromo bi na de ne be rem no 7 years. Na wa best school ha no mawie school ni nyina bi na me ado wonya na setena na jafara jasema o kan ma ehu aka ne ma me ne kakra. Say emro yes okoya aset okoje kokko no na aban beka say wa amfa kwamfa so ama no ntumi nye. But in this case no oswa no ba ha ntino betumi aye naturalization and
your Charity the tiane say ye ka kwan papa so obi amfa ma I don't know say mote sa ho na se a say abaye mra since 10th of February 2025 ye say wa wo de asylum ebaye ene wa wontimi nkyere kwan a wo di bewura UK mo na mo kwan naturalization ebe ha adwen inti ye musa ye ho sɛ wadamfo ne ba no ekwan bɛn nso na ɔde bewura mu sɛ home office kɔ cheke anaasɛ ɔmo kɔ ɔmo data mu a ɔmo behu sɛ ɛda sei ɛna ɔde bewura mu ana ɛna airport bɛn na ɔfa mu wura mu ana ɔmo benya saa information no
me va to bi na de be rem o de ne fa Belgium o de ne be rem a enti no emma ontumi enye saadie sene o ba kire
that means emra na aba no ebewe no na aba no because ɔmo de mra foforo bi aba starting on the 10th of February 2025
lawyer me busa o sa amra no say started 2025 me busa say ebe affect wo mo ba after February 2025 na mo already in so kra na affect wo
Yo, there, Emrano essay, Obia, Opesa, Obabe naturalization. And was so would a choir would be UK. Inti went to me and check choir would be UK. Oh, yeah, naturalization application now, or mobile refusal.
In this case, you know, yes, 7 years when you need Wako University, what you two are quite. You know, on to me for point of contact to be about just at the initial point of contact of the Birakum the first time of
Yes.
Birakum.
Yeah. Into filling naturalization online application form now. Question a year tell Busa on say a coin ben na ube remu, da ben na ube remu, and na ufa hin na ube remu. Now say, omudi aba beshewa, and no omudi refuse a man for say.
It's we know ya say no. Minka so tran true. On to me gas ni pa kono de ba no so wuye.
The problem is, who's there? Home office you'll be a omonto record in training. Inti dia wodi be share form ne so no. Omo be kwa akoye go back to omo database a check say bibisa wo so ana.
And then I also requesting for
Yes.
okay.
Subject access request no.
Question.
Yeah. Inti so omo ko show mo information no mo nya bibisa and no and omo di be gina so no. On be ba chance okay wo kire yen kwan a wo de be fa so. Ah, di be ra UK.
Na me kwacho sorry doctor. Naija Faraja the enkan so je asetena no be 3 years in it.
Mr. Amo, Madam Charity. Naija Farage, one year prime minister. Ni tobe na ya wakama ni political party, reform party. And then you no more power. Oh sorry, oh say me ba power. Say I no ba power no enyemra. The obeke bi enyemra.
Me see under platform so.
Naija Farage no obi a 1 year prime minister. Oh yeah, political MP. Inti di obeka ni de wo ka shamanfo se me ba say na meye. E na wonya mba ye ne de. Di oka bia ye den na mframa mu. Madam Charity, what did embese me chere no?
Me wacha Matias e na
so de Mr. Me njina na asem so.
Lawyer me say the mu akankofo tie wo no o say the mu akankofo papa.
Charity ampa.
Sure. Me see Andrew me call platform because no one more discuss nipa bebre.
What?
Yes.
E dey work and crofo pa enra sense obeka ye. Amanfo alatafo.
Oh, Ghana for Jamaica for
Omo omo nim so omo qualify for naturalization no. Abasa no. Ema ba akwala ya American same sisi a wanyini o 25 oye adwuma kra. Oye adwuma enti no. Enya ade a se ba se enkofa hawde a e na okọ ba ya kra mpo no. Ne ma me so onko Ghana da. Ebia next year na nyame ado bitu kwa akọ Ghana. Nti anu na wa be se wo ne whole life ni nyina.
No. But say I no so okuta settlement. Obetimi akọ. It doesn't mean setting okuta British book and sana we two coin.
There be okita settlement.
And obetimi akọ aba. But the only thing is I want to mean your British book no because want to mean chere kwan a odi be remu. Nti anu de akwa asetena wo kroma de owo asetena wo kroma. Na book ni keke no want me apply for. That's it.
Oni okonkwaji a friend is saying Ireland for the DNB.
What you want to de.
Send your kono kwatena kakra.
Yeah,
Charity. Yeah, nasi na let me see.
Ebia next week say utime ba ebe ba office ona wa chire ni mo na what's ya say ne ya
jo
amanfo kan na Jafaraje de no emani
nshiki
no lawyer me say anra nko for bebre the Charity can no crap.
Hey
She Oma JD Kra Nipa no
What?
Oye MP no. Oh, Onyambe ye Prime Minister Krampo.
Emponio. Oh, no, Ninsem Kika no started kind and then nothing at said me want me my power.
Oh.
Because I didn't know move on so. And a power no so I was a cockroach, a good team. And then the question a year on more.
Now
Really, the new baby no, men find yourself.
Flores is on the Oye Jandam man, Jimmy, no. Charity
Okay,
now I say, thank you.
Me that no what you me free so I
Yeah, that's it. Charity. Now, I say, and now so send a year live them for so
yes.
blast
And
no
also,
the
your friend is saying, cry.
he
Oh,
say, oh dear, honestly, Night of British Empire, live
yeah.
them free.
Let them for penny. Oh, but I have to make kaya.
You.
Yeah.
Missy lawyer,
It's sad. It's
Missy,
sad. Mm.
and Ranko for pa, say Edward, Davis, David, leave them for leader, no, say Edward
Uh,
Jonathan David, yeah.
mm,
Lawyer,
yeah.
share a year question, Tosumi, no, or say, what are the public funds and what is not a public funds?
We got my first one, no.
Oh, okay, the first one, the prep.
Your friend is Ed Davy.
Yes,
Sir Ed
David, yeah.
Davy, yeah. Well, yeah, first
First one.
question, no. Because
First
now
one, let
we
me see
teach
what
him,
is
Mama.
the
Yeah.
yes. Let me see what is the NRPF visa condition and who is affected by it. No recourse to
To
public
public
funds.
fund. And I say many migrants in the UK have an NRPF condition on their visa. It causes huge hardship for the people it affects, and for this reason has been ruled to be unlawful many times. These judgments have led to small changes in how NRPF works, but the policy has not yet been abolished. Wohwɛ migrants a yɛyɛ application akɔ home office a ɔmama yɛn nkrataa ne n'asefoɔ no, mostly ɛyɛ a na wo leave no yɛ limited a wɔde condition bi to so sɛ wontumi ngye public fund, which is no recourse to public fund. But yɛkasa, that means benefits bi wɔ hɔ a wontumi ngye koraa. But when it happens that way, it creates a bit of panic and hardship to omuni ebi. On that note, mostly what they normally do is say in terms of say one mona affect you according to almost statistics research or more make here, which is end of 2022, no. Almost around 3.6 million had visas with an NRPF condition on. And in 2017, there were an estimated 674,000 undocumented people living in the UK with NRPF. This figure is now outdated and likely to be an underestimation at the time. What it shows statistics kakra bi ne kyerɛ sɛ hwan mo anaasɛ these are nkurɔfoɔ a wɔwɔ issue sɛ wɔbɛtumi apply for anaasɛ wɔn agye NR no recourse to public fund no anaasɛ wɔn agye benefit no ɛyɛ a na ɛden kakra but statistics a wɔde baeɛ no kyerɛ sɛ applications a wɔayɛ nyinaa no saa nipa sei na yɛde saa no recourse to public fund no ato wɔn so. Nti one wohwɛ ma that means people are suffering under the no recourse to public fund no migrants ne nti on that note no sɛ wowɔ that situation a wɔn wɔ kwan a they feel say you can get out of the no recourse to public fund. Your question bɛn na wobisa no.
Na owura Kujo ebusa question bi na ono obusa say ansa na ebekọ your second question or say does pre-settled EU status also has limitations? makachen so on requesting or requestia na abetrechi mu yi yehwe eye number 2 minim so be ye no anu ana yentwe no requestia
my question nko eba na yare
you what are public funds and what is not a public fund?
Yo,
And then a public fund and a dear so na any public
any
fund.
public fund. Yo. So Ushema public fund no, it was created under the immigration rules, Or say paragraph 6 of the immigration rules lists public funds for immigration purposes. Inti public fund na ye allowance and benefit be say ye no recourse to public fund if you so ubetumi apply na waje na edoso was say mebobobobo ni nyina eso.
Okay.
Yo England public fund ye ka public funds na ebi ni saying attendance allowance one of them, carriers allowance, child benefit, child tax credit, council tax benefit, council tax reduction, disability living allowance, discretionary support payment, housing and homelessness assistance, housing benefit, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related employment and support allowance, income support, personal independent payment, you're trying to friend PIP, and our income-related employment and support allowance, severe disability allowance, social fund payment, state pension credit, universal credit, working tax credit, and not any BBI your friend or public funds. BBI your friend or public funds. I think that your question were in two folds.
Yeah.
What is not a public fund? What is not a public fund now? And no, yes, over education. All people in the UK have the right to access free primary and secondary education. In the UK, the public fund no, and it's when you're free education, we are wako primary and secondary. And I say unless we call independent school. Nti no aban na fa ho akatua oba a woko school or nursery primary secondary nursery ni bi wo ha obetua. But when it comes to the public one now aban fa ho akatua na untua depending on hours a wo do ba na be call as nursery no. But starting primary secondary aban school nkwa de wa bochi ha you don't pay for it. Another not a public fund is healthcare. Into primary healthcare, such as GP ni emergency healthcare, okono, aban afa hu eka enye public fund. Maybe I mean can ba.
Yeah, metiase pa yeah.
Yeah. And a free school meals aban afa hu ka. Council tax discount. Aya na aban mankofo bi a omusi omuntimi ntua omo council tax no discount.
Okay.
Inti aban di mo a that means aban afa sa aka no.
Eka no.
Yes. Inti no na not a public fund no. That makes it not a public fund. Bibi aban afa ayibia no won fa na nye se a public fund.
Okay.
Ebi na mebobo so no. Statutory sick pay wo yare a wadwumam omo kwaji free aban ho. And your employer no na etu ama.
Okay.
And no one statutory sick pay. And a social care in Crofon Collabo, they are under say or they need assistance, which is for vulnerable children. And this care and another young ones and adult now or more powerful disability and now mental issues, Abai a form muhuka under the social care policy no. And we also had the law of section 17 under the Children's Act 1989. Local government, on behalf of the government, has to provide you accommodation and financial support for Uba or British name. Inti mostly Ushema Obiwa wa say me ko cancel akope a dime. Under section 17 of the Children's Act 1989, in UK here, as a local authorities, and as a local government council, a mao a dime for Ubano, our British name.
Okay.
But because a dino and no soon war councils near local authority, yeah, normal culture say at times kopebi or baby named Driaka. And I say, yes,
dynama akwadano, enye maame no,
and
papa
because enye papa no, and because maame no share akola no, no intina yeah fa maame na papa ne nsem no.
Let's just say so we mu pa dia. Let's just say aban ne bo maame ne a friend is saying pa say onhwe ne bamfama no. Ono aban no
good. Maame ma principle bi e wo krom ha. Akola bi e be wo ni bia wo krom ha no. Wo ye ohene ne ba.
Okay.
Asam wete bia meka na obia say na me be bibini na ono ye broni no be na akoye no me ba. Ayemra e wo ho no ma ama no say oye akola yakayaka dia omutimi beti no efiri wo nsem. Nti wo hwema baby P cases afa nkola ho a omo parents entity omo nyina no social services timi koje wo on behalf of the government. Owega say na lawyer say me na me ba o debi
Ghana
Ghana
ya wo wa hwan ne nimu Ghana ya wo kuro nimu a hwan ne nimu obi akra mfi wo ya wo kra obi enu ofi just utie ya ne aka so Suleiman Tari o ye Ghana ni Michael Essien o ye Ghana ni Dr. Ren ye Ghana ni lawyer Francis wan ye ye dia obi amfi lawyer
that tells you which are the public funds and which are non-public funds.
Wow. Lawyer, akwesi say or say a friend is saying you will be sa we dream na yes anko request here na obisa say why a friend is saying asylums a yesiki ni bi ni refuse you know. No obisa say obi betimi nya sponsor ama na ye adwuma na ono no dia obisa.
Yo, the etienne say as long as obenya sponsor no eno ne asem no. Because sponsors no also conditions were on I will say omudisho. Because the sort of sponsorship are open. Because at the end of the day, first na overseas one oma assessor in terms of the health and care skilled worker no. But okuta talent be okuta profession be they need his or her services they can
I have some also will be and I was in your question I will be say ubisa say or say hello please if you are under asylum seeker then you get to refuse you get refused
but
someone
we'll cry different. Let's say sponsorship like marriage. Getting married to someone with residence. So getting married to someone, and only a hurricane or what?
I know a hurricane question. Another question.
Open sponsor. The only thing is that do you have your papers to get married here? So if you don't have, oh, yes, then if that's yes, you can do the marriage here. Nothing stops you from marrying in UK here. Or depending, you would depend, if you want to go, it says what? In collaboration to the asylum. Oh, but asylum seekers, you are seeking asylum and you haven't got your papers, so how can you marry?
Lawyer, a friend is Atadia and say, we see o siki for asylum, you refuse, no, or was sponsor, obey me, I think so that's the question.
Because you refuse, no. Conditions be was ontimi nye adwuma. Na when you sponsor, na sponsor ne person or sponsor no based on a different ball game altogether in terms of say be our talent be na sponsor na who say oh the talent ni you good you be here na they can apply for sponsor licenses and issue COS amano.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Yo. Kwesi, lawyer number now point juma na watch our friend. Na we book appointment now the natural nkomo na ontimi enchirechire mu ye mfama. Telephone numbers near 0208 264 4800. And we are FB solicitors office number. Mrs. Subie 0208 264 4800. Lawyer mobile line here 079 46 77 2439. And it na a friend is saying, open adwuma na frɛ lawyer na lawyer ɛno ɛndwetwe ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ. Lawyer, yɛnhwɛ ɛyɛ menim sɛ.
Hurricane is still repeating the same question. We've answered the question. Please. We've answered the question. Yeah, to us, why?
Yo, lawyer, my man to us, na mebusa say, what is a habitual residence test?
Yo, now me am born.
Ka the way we are na nkaja ya pon wa wrap up mama any day mu amsrew.
Yo, Adaroma. Edu we bia na ya odo.
Sir, I answer questions no amountful bisa questions na many age because a solve for problems. I mean so wa bre, so wa kokota ba wa bre pa the whole day. Na we dey fa me.
Your habitual residence test no eye bibia omode assess say we are part of and as a to me are qualify for what it is to qualify for certain benefits including those which are considered public funds, you must meet the habitual residence test. Sir, Yabeka Ako, and I say, you bet me a way now and are no recourse to public fund now. I don't think so, they bet to me. Saturday, you bet to us so because wo upe say ye public fund ni free uswa. Ye wo kwan bia ye faso anase omo faso e wo say omo ya aware no mo yi a free so in order to enjoy the public funds na mabobobo so no ebia me pay universal credit me pay say ye mame house council tax reduction and then as if for the problem then is it was idea yeah home office any check any habitual residence test no. Dr. Ray, what you want to say? I mean, because we're doing
Chemu kakra na ohine na me read ohine Jemfi what your question be na say mu nhyɛ danda hɔ. Eti ohine me say my question mu na hɔ yi kakra ma me. Na lawyer mba cho to aso.
Enti wo habitual resident test no bibia which is what ba say home office any no recourse to public fund no free so under application be a friend with change of circumstance.
Okay.
Into on that basis, home office criteria or the best is obey you to habitual residence test.
Okay.
I say this means you must show that you are living in the UK and have an intention to continue living here for the time being, you also must have lived in the UK for an appreciable period of time. Inti omo pese omo he say UK ha. Into the Home Office guidelines, no, it does not specify how long you must have lived in the UK to be habitually resident. The length of time is not fixed and depends on your circumstance. Obia one is circumstance. For example, a person with settled status under the EU settlement scheme will be eligible for public funds if they are habitually resident in the UK. What they are say based on habitual residence no also wo pay bibia your friend of benefit. How long now what na chrome have no more? And now with change of circumstance anything. Into all these things, they take into consideration and sana recourse to public fund. So now I'm a wakwa benefit. Into what the habitual residence test, are you in UK here? Are you settled in the UK here? And have you taken UK to be your permanent place? Into based on visa, only based on what you have acquired, no. In your own better situation, I benefit now. Baby now would benefit, no.
Tina. Ma maybe paying we catch them so free Ghana ebano or di holidays kakra oba umbusane say waje a year a friend is saying a year a buying sika na benefit na and no see onu de 1 GB da o
say omania bere papa who took kwaya almost bra be kra who da benefit ni bi so a who took almost be kra omo no wakada o beba no ma suspend it oba ni atoa so
hey so musika na omde show
say
so musika na omde show
ana amana basa
omusika na omde show nti omo kwan
nti o pese okoso agi a these are the conditions on this benefit no yeah fancy na Saturday na
wait na ohini James you say lawyer do you have something for EU citizens in the UK? Question there very broad though. Something like what?
Something like what? Saturday, breaking it down and Fabra why?
Yo, David, but a year lawyer number amount to check it. Lawyer number no. My boboni in the amount. My main fa NCC be my main fa Emma na lawyer and wrap it up and for my numbers no 0208 264 4800 and no a year office line a FB solicitors. Lawyer mobile line no a 079 46 772439. Bacho Ufra. Now we're booking for appointment with a lawyer Francis and FB solicitors. Lawyer, Bacho, with the that's a pa. When you say I'm advanced, a beckoning in Muna. Udija no bonitofa famaye.
Yeah, they made the age tier for Asher for our Dr. Rain TV and a me also my platform no any Nyoma kakra applications are yeah and then what home office Nyoma omudi abana me pese me team kakra ye tie for Asher for our and platform this so a bit is saying mostly at times client be hu lawyer a year na yenka ya sem no enchre lawyer yenka emu nyina enchre lawyer because obi ye referral be from other law firm e dey abreme na decision no contradictory to each other. That's what it makes home office observant. Home office to onebo peki bibia say nipa na contradicting onye credible applicant. Because information sabi NCC so Me catch you say so. Me who are then and I'm say yeah. Because what could come Mr. Oko who lawyer knew beer or do case because cotton bonting eka. Imrano my home quine and my yes sir. Imrane ma home quine cra. Patrick Daku yeba Saturdays 12 to 1. Saturdays 12 to 1. Why? Yo, lawyer, Emrano ma who quite say yemfa wu case enkotena baby na yenka. Yes, sir, ye breachy be a friend of confidentiality. Into Mr. Who the wu case echo ma lawyer? Can the woman be a treno? Can the one go through nina treno? Now one advise you the way forward.
Lawyer me see my main fancy to say enuntina offer lawyer ubuko appointment utia for appointment no consultation unya time ka wakoma so asem nyina e kire lawyer men fancy e dey say wako medical doctor ukona se utia o ya na waka se sebio ukotodwa ye be ma o tipaye edru ye ma okotodwa edru. Then and before I realized I feel say hey and I'm a co doctor and meeting still that so who call and one can say utina ya also go to be
no yeah wasaka say lawyer no cry nya de doctor no
we
cry
also
nya
doctor no nya de cry wa bon wo na wa bon wo na wan kan no kre no wan kire no utia ya ka say metie me ya e kwan e fa so a uti be ya ncheche ni nyina mu e ma no e friend consultation kika wasem nyina onfa nko baabia eye breach of contract etia ne mera so ye kire wa betimi ama ambusman na che no obetimi aba de akra sa asiu no enya cash kra wo ho e ma musuro Ghana fo hey wonyi hu mfiri mu na mo ya de hyefo ye me wanwampo say lawyer to aso
yo enti afuto kakra me de bema yenuanom ene ahwefo na atiefo ene se unya encounter anase with a lawyer na o situation bia papa mu kane nyina akire no na lawyer no so be assure say o case na enko ba bia anase asema waka akire no onfa enko ba bia
onfa nko to
because
abontin
yes there are so many things me share sa refusal no anka nipa no afifi nyoma mu ka kire lawyer na ka we nyina emma we nyina emba yo de me di ebeja etiefo ne saa de no se unya anase se na ya Dr. Ray ne ka no utia wo ya okohin okọ doctor ho wo immigration issue, family issue, wo litigation issue, employment issue, housing issue, law issues bia no e wo se okohin lawyer ho yo FB solicitors yakramo yada se send then so ma joining na yede ye legal digest no aba yo dog also in asie eka emawo se na da ni de nyina usoye mu no Saturday 12 to 1 se nyankopon de yen kwachen ya ye besa to aso ewo ye legal digest no ye mam good evening from FB solicitors.
That's lawyer. Ura Francis Eje, Apieje was say, Ubuano, solve any problem and in an crata and Tiwabase or Dawasi, a comment session.
Yo.
Lawyer, Yami Adumwa, Yebese share.
Yo.
That's
Okay.
it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. I was saying, a winning, they be a macacho, a lawyer Francis, a dear, Benene Nanti, Ache, a lawyer. Metimi about chairman ntini misrewa monko na monko visit no na unsolve all your legal issues and family any ability. Thank you guys and take good care of yourselves.